Between Iran and the United States escalate, Prime Minister Netanyahu is now warning Tehran to think twice about putting Israel in its crosshairs. During a visit at the Netivim Air Force Base, Netanyahu stood by an F-35 jet and said that Iran should remember that these very jets can reach anywhere in the Middle East, including Iran. And Israel has 14 of these cutting-edge stealth aircraft, while expecting to receive 36 more of them by 2024. But Netanyahu's comments are actually in response to Iran's threat last week that it can obliterate Israel within a half hour. The United States is taking these remarks very seriously. In fact, the United States has proposed a plan which would piece together a military coalition that would safeguard the waters surrounding Yemen and Iran. And America, of course, has a vested interest in the Straits of Hormuz and Bab al-Mandeb, where Saudi oil tankers are docked, especially as earlier this year, 2 oil tankers were mysteriously sabotaged in incidents the United States blames Iran for masterminding. Additionally, Washington said that in the next few weeks it plans to reveal which nations would be a part of this coalition to protect the region, which carries significant economic and strategic importance. That said, though, the two governments of Tehran and Washington are reportedly seeking diplomatic means of averting war as well, as I-24 News reports. This as apparently United States and Iranian representatives met in a secret meeting in Erbil, Iraq. And these secret meetings from earlier this week reveal that not all is well in Iran. For example, it's currently rumored that Iranian leadership is not as popular as they would want the world to believe, and that they may face a potential uprising in the future.
All right, Shalom. This is Harwan by Yasha'Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushai, Ba Hashem Harakakodash, Ma'amath. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders, and Shalom to you, Akim and Akwatim, your children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Yeah, you see, all these nations are mad with Esau, man. They hate Amalek. They hate those fake Jews that are in our land. All right, the chief house of Esau, which is Amalek, right? Them fake Jews. And you see, Iran was saying what? It was like they want to destroy it off the map. Right, that's all prophecy. Revelations 3 and 8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. You know, so the Lord saying, he's going to destroy that land, and he's going to expose them for the devils they are. And if you look, you can see all the deception that they're doing. They got their hands in all the shadiness, all the pockets over there in the Middle East, right? They're in our land. They were doing idol worshiping that temple that Herod built, which is really the Tower of Antonia. Right? They're banging their head on what they call the Eastern Wall, the Western Wall, or whatever. And doing Saturn worship. And they deal with the Talmud, the Babylonian Talmud, man. So they're the fake Jews. They're not the real Jews. They're the ones that's going into slavery, right? The Khazars, the Edomites, Amalek. So these prophecies are going to play out to where Israel going to be destroyed, their land, and also America's going to be destroyed, Babylon. All right. So that's why all this is happening. This is Exodus 17 and 14. And Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And that's going to happen, man, real soon. All right, after thousands of years of hardcore slavery, you know, upon this earth. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. All right. Let's see what that means real quick. All right. Yeah, Jehovah Nissi supposed to be Yahweh Nasai. All right. Nasai, which would be Nasaya, would be Yahweh is my banner. All right. It says the name given by Moses to the altar, which in commemoration, which he built in commemoration of the discomfort feature of the Amalekites. And it says Exodus 17:16, for he said, because Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. So the Lord has a perpetual hatred against Edom. This is Ezekiel 35 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right, ultimately, it's talking about the whole house of Esau, but the core of it is talking about America. All right, and you can even throw the land of Israel in there today too. All right, because it's crowded with Edomites. It says, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity. And the time of their calamity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's what's happening over there in Israel. These nations are rising up against Amalek and also America. You know, over there in Israel, blood is pursuing them. All right, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. You know, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. It says Ezekiel 35:9, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Right? That's a prophetic to where the Lord said they're not going to build any more cities. All right. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and will possess it. Whereas Yahweh was there, right? They took the northern and southern kingdom. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, right? They took our lands too, man. They over there in our land, and they calling themselves the Jews. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, man. So the Lord gonna give them double according to what they gave to us. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, right? They're saying that they're true Jews. They calling the Lord Yahweh, all these different crazy names, and putting hell on us, and just blaspheming the Holy Spirit. They don't even believe in Yahushua. They are laid desolate, Salaki. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, right? And that's why Apostle Hart did a lesson earlier. We were saying, what has thou to do with to take my covenants in thy mouth? These heathens, right? Because they ain't doing nothing but blaspheming the scriptures anyway. It says, saying they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. And that's what they said to us, raise it, right? Destroy it. And they took the land once we went in captivity. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith Yahweh power. Thus saith Yahweh power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And the earth is going to rejoice when the sons of the Most High are manifested. All right, the hopefully elect. And that has to happen after World War III. And these nations are going to be bloodthirsty after Amalek Esau and America. It says, verse 15. Well, verse 14. Thus saith Yahweh, power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. So Esau is going to be desolate. All right. America's going to be desolate. The land of Israel is going to be desolate. Amalek is going to be destroyed. And thou didst rejoice, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. So the government of Esau, their descendants in all America as well, and the nations that they rule, even all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh.